An NGO called Howrah Suparna in West Bengal has been doing exemplary work in both rural and urban areas of the state, promoting the need for developing self-help groups, socio-economic empowerment, social and gender justice, sexuality identity crisis, and promoting physical or mental health. On April 2nd, the NGO, under the dynamic leadership of social anthropologist Professor Dr. Suparna Shanal Mukherjee and her dedicated team, visited parts of West Midnapur district of West Bengal, adjacent to Kharagpur town, to encourage developing self-help groups in the local villages to help women in the socio-economic empowerment. Local surveys were conducted together for collecting data regarding the skills and enthusiasm levels of participating women communities, and also to assess their educational understanding of the local ecology and environment. Another NGO group called Suvidha, representing a pharmaceutical company, provided knowledge on birth control and conception to the women folk. The programs were very well received by huge participation of the local rural communities, with numbers ranging between 100 to 250 in different camps. Women are the core of Indian rural society. They spend maximum time in the forest for collecting food, fiber, forage, fodder and fertilizers. Several major and minor forest products are exclusively collected and processed by women, and that helps in maintaining the backbone of several cottage industries. Women have intimate knowledge about forest ecosystem, ecological habitat, seasonal productivity cycles of the forest, as well as that of vulnerabilities of the forest like poaching, illegal trafficking, and about forest fires. Due to their intimate knowledge of the forest resources and forest ecosystem as a part of their daily sustenance, women, if economically empowered, could play a much important role in forest conservation than men, suggested social anthropologist Professor Mukherjee. Indo-Canadian scientist Saikat Kumar Bosu provided know-how regarding the growth and generation of various species of millets in abundant or agriculturally non-suitable lands to the communities, and also promoted how to create natural environment by establishing pollinator sanctuaries to conserve local pollinators, to help in the process of agriculture and in the conservation of the forests. It was an interesting event to observe and watch as the scientists and their team covered the entire area with great enthusiasm and support from the local women communities. Hence, it is important to invest in our rural women community to change the attitude towards our forest from simple exploitation to sustainable use of natural resources. Furthermore, an environmentally sensitive and aware woman would transmit this knowledge to her kids, so there is successive generational impact by involving women both directly and indirectly into the forest conservation practices by making them important stakeholders. Long-term initiative with small step or baby steps approaches in winning the confidence of the local rural communities is very important in making a self-help group formation successful, suggested Dr. Saikat Kumar Basu, the Indo-Canadian scientist and an expert in agricultural and environmental sciences. He further suggested that only through rigorous and continuous planning, perseverance, field execution, and ground-level effective monitoring can we help in developing sustainability and economic empowerment in the women community together, by making them understand that by protecting their forest, they are only generating to their local ecosystem and also helping in economic boost for their next generation. Saikat Kumar Basu, Kalinga Chronicle TV, Kolkata Bureau.